Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
All right. So is my sound coming through?
Turn your sound up.
Let me see. Okay. That's as good as I can get it. That's the max on my sound.
Uh-oh. What was that? Oh. You're pushing buttons.
Huh? Well, no, I'm what happened here? Oh. Here, hang on a second. Alright, guys. Give me a second here. I'm running. Oh, crap. Give me a second, guys. Alright, what did I do with... I got... Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can everybody hear me?
You got to turn your sound up, Lloyd. We can hear you, but you're awful soft.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
Alright. Why is my volume not... Audio mic. Well, it shows me.
Are you on the right box on the sound mixer?
Yeah, let me see what I've got here. It should be. Let's see. Audio input.
No, that was... Tap that again. We didn't hear it that time.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you turn it up more?
No, I can't. I don't know why.
Well, maybe you just got to bring the mic closer to you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Rick Albert says you should not have shaved.
I'll explain that in a little bit. Let me get this mic a little closer. You're going to hear a lot of noise. And a lot of banging. Alright, can you hear me now? Is that any better?
Get up closer to the mic and talk once.
Hello? Hello?
There you go.
Alright. Alright, guys. I'll tell you what, Mel. You are going to talk for a minute while I get this, because I had to move everything because of the birthday party. So,
yeah,
you're going to talk while I reset a couple of things.
Okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to talk about because I'm not prepared to talk about anything.
I'll be with you in just a second, guys.
I'm not sure if my output's going to be strong enough to do it. We'll have to see here. I hope it works. How's everybody doing? Let's see what we got. Rick, Jim Wallace, Weedman, Centroid, Chris Hope, Six Hand Spice. That's a new name. Thanks for coming in. Art. Yeah, Art, I was wondering how you liked that. It's great, isn't it? It's good stuff. I'm looking at the chat here, so the vMix is easy to use, and there's Rick, Star Cop. Welcome, brother. I had a pretty busy day today. Last week I had some busy days, but I went and got my Benton County business license for my aerial imaging business, and I joined the Chamber of Commerce. That girl sent me across the street to a real estate agent. I says, well, why should I go over there? She said, I'm the director of the Chamber of Commerce. The lady that runs that real estate place is the assistant director. You should go see her. So I did. She gave me a job. I delivered that job today. I delivered 2 videos to her, and she liked them both, and she liked one better, so she bought it. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'll be doing some real estate work for her now. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Get the upgraded version. You can do the same version that Lloyd runs, Art, unless you really want the pro version. But you can do the same version Lloyd runs, and it's like $360 or something, $300, something like that. It's not too terrible. Are you back,
I think so.
Lloyd?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay, well, and you can also see my microphone, so guess what? For tonight, that's what it's going to be.
Well, I don't think it's too bad. Let me hear it. Let me hear you some more.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
There you go.
All
well,
right.
That sounds good now.
But now...
Oh. Well,
oh,
you may not need it that close.
yeah.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let me mute this one more time, and I'm going to let you talk just a little bit more. Tell them about your wonderful, everything that you were telling them about before, and I'm going to merge you back over and get this one more time.
Well, you got to be careful because that story's about over.
Yeah,
I'm
well...
have to come up with a... Let me see if I can find a fishing story.
All right, tell a lie. We don't care. I mean, just keep me going for about 5 seconds more.
Oh, no. I'm not going to say anything if it ain't true and correct.
Okay. All right, let's see. Actually,
Yeah.
you know...
Actually, that's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
It's
leave it
all right
right
there.
there. I'm going to leave it right there. To hell with it.
Yeah.
To heck with it. I'm
It's
sorry.
working good.
Yeah.
Right now, it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, so where are we at? I've lost track here.
Where are we at? Well, I was doing greetings. Art seems to be really digging B-Mix. He's going to start using it now instead of OBS.
Did you hear that, Mel?
Is there a reason? Is there a reason you done that?
Well, because that's the way... Oh, what happened here? Mel, where'd you go?
The show hasn't gone that far down yet.
Yeah, well, could you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Did anybody else hear that?
Lloyd's trying to tell us the channel's going down the proverbial...
Now, Mel, why are you... Oh, why are you not
What?
in the window? Where'd you go? I'm seeing me about 200 times. What happened?
Oh, should I go back like that?
Yeah, there we go.
Is that what we need to do?
That's what we need to do.
That's probably what we need to do right there.
Could they hear down the toilet? All right, there we go. Yes. That's a new little feature I added just to see if it would work. And so
Yeah, it worked.
It worked? Okay. I didn't know if it came out through the internet or not, or through YouTube. So that's going to kind of lead into where I'm going. Oh, to hell with it. Oh, man, I am running behind, guys. Judy had a doctor's appointment today. I'm going to do this because, a lot of other guys talk into their mic and do all that silliness. So I'm going to too. How does everything look? Well, crap. See, I've still got a flicker over here, and it's because of it's because of this.
There you go. That helped.
Yeah.
But now you're going to knock your mic over again.
Yeah, well, it's attached to my mic, so there we go. All right, let's not breathe on it. We'll be okay. All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Okay. So, anyways, and I can scoot over here just a tad, get centered, and so, guys, I apologize for this, but where in the original studio where I had it set up at the end of my kitchen table. That's all fine and dandy until you decide you needed to have a dinner. And, of course, yesterday, Judy celebrated her 70th birthday. So, as a result, I had to take everything down. And then Judy had a doctor's appointment today in which, we do need a director. You're right. But your flush is way too loud. I will remember that next time I use it. So, where is that? There we go.
What's way too loud?
He said the toilet was way too loud. How's this, guys? Is that better?
That's better.
All right. So, anyways, so I had to tear down my whole studio, and I've been all afternoon after we got back from the doctor's, where Judy's appointment was 11 o'clock. And so, of course, we went over her hospital stay. And that's something I want to say right now. Mel, I want to thank you so much for you stepping in last week and doing my show for me. So, you know, I appreciate it.
No worries, brother.
You know, I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who came on and passed on the good wishes and all that.
Tonight was the blood moon eclipse.
So, for some reason, why am I getting feedback?
Sorry.
Huh? Was that me or was that you?
That was my fault.
Oh, okay. I thought, what in God's name did I do now?
I apologize.
No, that's okay. You don't need to. You know, we're friends. Yeah, we'll let it go. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, Centroids. Yeah, glad. I really enjoyed just being able to pop in and see your live stream. I just happened to catch that one, so that was really cool. And thank all you guys. Judy appreciates all of the, she appreciates all the birthday wishes, all the get well wishes, all of the great things that you guys did all the prayers. We're still trying to straighten out.
Very nice.
You know, and it was appreciated. So, what else have we got going on in the chat? All right. Bud B, hey, yeah, Area 51. I know I don't know how I got on Area 51. It's just my shtick, you know. But yes, that is a map of Area 51 behind me. Actually, it's Groom Lake, but you know, it's actually the Nellis testing range, and it's part of the Nevada nuclear testing range. It's all of that encompassing there. And you notice, hey, you like my see, green screen does not affect camo, Mel. So green screen is not affected. You know, that does not affect my camo. I thought it might, but you know, it didn't. And so
no, because there's no green in the camo. It's all
right,
brown.
right, or not the particular shade. But anyways, so let's see what else we got going on up here. Don't want to get kicked off of the Grumpy Vlogger live stream. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, I've mentioned that I'm going to start a new segment. Okay, and tonight is just the introduction to those of you that are old enough to remember 60 Minutes at the end of that, Andy Rooney. Well, I'm going to kind of do stuff like that, you know. You guys, you know, probably noticed the beard's gone. Well, I made a discovery. You know, a lot of guys were starting to say that I was being, I don't know, a little too nice. I wasn't my old grumpy self. Now, mind you, I had my focus on the holidays, and I had my focus on other things, and stuff like that. So I was kind of, you know, I was kind of dealing with that. And of course, Judy was sick, so I was dealing with that. But, you know, and so I grew the beard, and I don't know, looking Amish, I guess I became sort of a pacifist, and I just lost some of my grumpy attitude. But now that I've got my beard gone again, my manhood has come back, and I've become I'm back to being the good old grumpy, gripey self. And as a result, I'm going to start a new segment. Now, I'm going to try never to be hurtful or spiteful or... Yeah, I'm going to try and be as
Just
nice
go.
as... Huh?
Just go. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to try keeping... but there's going to be things, you know, we all deal with it every day, especially in YouTube. You deal with stuff, and there's times. So I've created a system, and this is going to be kind of my monologue that I'll be using, and it's going to be, and so I'm just going to introduce it. I'm going to go right to the introduction here, and we're going to just, and I'm going to just go right to it. So here we go.
Over.
Known as the Grumpy Vlogger. Welcome to Grumpy's Lumps. There's 3 categories. There's 1 lump, 2 lump, or 3. And they refer to channels that do something that just tick me off. And they basically are a lump of, well, you know.
So that's what in God's name is that? Oh, that's my light. Sorry about that, guys. That it fell. So, anyways, so Grumpy's Lumps. This is what it's going to be about. Let me get this back over so I can get a reaction to my co-host. But Grumpy's Lumps is going to be where 1 lump, 2 lump, or 3. And I'm not going to necessarily pick on a channel all the time, but things that set me off. You guys know about my thing with man buns and shopping. Oh man, I forgot. If I'm going to do this right, let's I want to make sure that we're ready for Grumpy's Lumps. So, anyways, so I am ready to party with the best of them. So oh, look at that, man! I got some green in there. Cool. Anyways, so. Grumpy's Lumps is going to be where I talk about things that have really ticked me off. And oftentimes, they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And that's okay. I understand that, and that's cool. But if you're going to imitate another channel or you're going to be like that other channel, make sure that you try to do it in a way, in which, do it in a way in which it's not, or don't be nasty. Don't imitate somebody and then go on to say how you're so much better than the original, because that's not imitation, that's insulting. So, those are the kind of things that's going to tick me off, and that's happened. We've all dealt with it. Somebody decides they like your format, so they try to follow that format, and that's okay. But just don't come along and say how much better you are than the original, because you aren't the original. Okay, and I may lose a lot of people, and I had some other things planned, but it's not exactly the way I want to go with it, but I'm introducing this. What was it the other day that I run into? Well, anyways, this is going to be the premise of Grumpy's Lumps. And those that fall in that category of Grumpy's Lumps, and I'll never name a channel. I'll never go through. Also, remember, here's another thing. If you're going to get people to subscribe, make sure that, everybody's probably freaking because they just now saw the hat. But anyway, if you're going to make sure you want people to subscribe to you, make sure that you let them know about Twitter and stuff like Twitter, Facebook, those kind of things, because that's the best way to do it. Don't text everybody and on your mailing list and stuff, because we all have to deal with text. Okay, we all have to deal with those situations, and those are the kind of things that those that are really trying to do the professional thing, they have a Twitter account, they have a Facebook account, they have an Instagram account, and that's how they advertise their stuff, and that is really the best way to do it. So for a channel, and there's been a couple of channels out there that have got 3 lumps out of that because of the fact that they get you, guys, my phone goes off 100 times a day. I've had to discontinue some of my notifications because, I just hear so much about it. And so, anyways, that's the end of Grumpy's Lumps. So that's just the start, but it wasn't the way I intended, but I ran short of time, and I just, so I'm going to put on my big boy hat again, and I'm going to go back to being the grumpy vlogger, and I'm going to bring in my co-host and see if we can save this show from going down the toilet. All right? Let's see. Where is my good co-host here? Here we go. There you go. Hey, Mel, you're back. Let me change hats. I'm back to being the grumpy vlogger. So that was
was my audio off?
Yeah, it was. I don't. I guess it was. I did.
Oh.
Why did you say all
Oh,
sorts of?
so they couldn't hear all the stuff I was saying. That's probably best.
That's probably best. Okay. I just realized it when you came back on that I had inadvertently. I forgot to
When,
click you back on.
when you switched it out, it cut it
Yeah,
off.
you know
Yep.
how it is. So
Well, did you saw the eclipse last night, right?
yes, I did. I did, and somebody.
Do you have video ready to play?
I have some video,
Because
and
I do.
well, I do too, but it's not my own video. I'm going to
Oh.
be honest and say that I
Oh.
plagiarized it, and I stole it from
Oh.
a really nice guy, and I'm hoping this guy is kind enough not to give me a copyright strike. So, for those of you that didn't get to
Oh.
see the eclipse in the and the blood moon last night, so here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and, with your permission, Mel, I'm just going to zoom right into it. Okay.
Get after it.
All right. There we go.
Hey everybody, Mel here, 400 AGL. Tonight was the blood moon eclipse. I shot a few photographs. 120 or so frames over an hour and a half, and I crunched it down into about a minute and a half. I hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun doing it. It was really cold outside. Lloyd,
Yeah. Okay. Are we back? Okay.
did you unmute my mic?
Yeah. No, you're unmuted.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just letting it play through. I apologize. I was kind of zoning out for a second. Guys, I'm still not with it. I'm kind of running behind schedule today, so this show is really gone to crap. Okay, and but you know, and this is okay. Scott, you did good on this, Mel. By the way, guys, this is courtesy of 400 AGL, as you can see.
And as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Click that bell so you know when I upload another video. We'll see you on the next one.
And let me.
Yep,
Okay.
I've officially mooned everybody.
You. That's good, Mel. That's good.
How do you like that scope I shot that with?
I know, that was
pretty
impressive.
cool.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I had a couple people in comments ask how I tracked it so well.
Yeah, for those of you
Thank
that
you, Jim.
for those of you that aren't familiar with, and I learned this last night. Mel told me about this moon last night, and so I thought I'm going to go out and shoot a couple pictures. And so I went out, and thank you, Chris, for putting that up there too, for putting donations up there for Mel. And let's not.
And Jim Crennan's in chat, by the way.
I was just going to say, I thought I saw him up there. Let me go through and say hello to a few people, because these guys have all been really supportive of me through all this. We got Chris Hope, Rick Halber, Weedman Photography, Centroid Aerial Images, Drone Shots. How you doing, my friend? Of course, you, Mel, 400 AGL. We got Mark Rogers, Tater, always. Grant, he's been there to listen to me rant. Who else we got in it? Jim Hightower. Yes, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Starcop 97 is in here. Let's see. Artco. Hello, Artco.
Brian.
Peter
Smoky
Carroll.
Mountain Aerial.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain Aerial. I'm going down that list there. And, of course, guys, Jim Crennan, Jim Wallace is here. Bud B, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. And let's see, who else we got here? Like I said, we got... let me see who else is here. Six Hand Spice, hello, how you doing there? And you guys are... Okay, I just saw that Chris Hope said you're seeing it 1080. All right. But anyway, Six Hand Spice said hello. Yep. And...
your favorite millennial.
Is Matt in the house? Oh man. Well, here let's make him feel at home. So I don't want him to feel bad because I'm not going to get up and go in and get the man bun wig. So I'll just have to wear my hat backwards tonight. So I am so glad Matt joined us.
In honor of Matt.
Yeah, because I mean, what would we do without a millennial? Probably a heck of a lot better. Peter Carroll. I still have. I've got that video. It will go up. Maybe tomorrow's video. I've got this picture, guys. He sent me this picture, and Peter Carroll sends me. He goes to the grocery store. He lives in Australia, and he goes to the grocery store, and he sends me pictures that he takes. And I got to tell you, this one was hilarious. Vegemite. The big thing about Vegemite is it's a big thing in Australia, obviously, and I've made the Vegemite challenge, which I extended it out again today. And I think somebody was going to take it that was Centroid, yes. Was it Centroid? No. Who was it who said they were going to do the Vegemite challenge today? I can't remember now. But anyways,
going to do the Vegemite challenge?
Somebody said I think it was Centroid because he has a tube and he just hasn't tried it yet. But my grandson took it yesterday, and I kind of issued the challenge that, hey, if he can do it, and he is a millennial, God knows he is. And if he's a millennial and he can do it, and anyways, anybody could do it. But I want to tell you, and I don't have the picture available, and Peter, I will have it up for next week, but it's Vegemite is always looking for new ways to invent themselves. Apparently, what they have decided to do is do Vegemite-infused crackers. So now they've got, or they call them biscuits down there, but they're crackers, little crackers. And the thing is it's just so unique. I'd like to get a box of them, actually. They're Vegemite-flavored crackers, and they're in the shape of Australia. I mean, how more Australian can you get than that?
Oh, please.
I mean, really? Yeah. I mean, seriously. But
next thing, you'll be wanting some kind of cracker in the shake of Oklahoma.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, really? That should go without saying, But anyways, at least as long as it's not...
UAB says... Millennials will be the ones picking your retirement homes. Be nice.
Yeah, I know.
Beat you to it, guys.
Yeah,
I already picked my retirement home. It's paid for. I've got it, and my cemetery plot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Brian.
That's
a very good comment.
This is a wonderful community. I mean, you guys have come to bat. And Jim Crennan, if you're still in here, man, I'm so glad you came in. You felt like it. And these guys have all, it's... do what? Do I need to get closer? Do I need to get closer?
Shh. The cops are here.
The cops are here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So be nice. The cops are here.
The cops are here. I will be nice. Okay. Me be nice? Really? Do I have to? Okay. But you guys were just, okay, I can only do this so long. That actually hurts my head. I got to go back. Sorry, Matt. You're just going to have to accept the fact I wear my hat forwards, It hurts my head, It's just not, it's not designed that way. Look at that. There's a front and a back, okay? It's just, I'm sorry, And if Ken Dono should see this, no offense, because he wears his backwards all the time. Okay, I can understand it. The photographer's got to. I get that, but it just, and I think the world of Ken Dono. Don't get me wrong, I really like him. I like to give him crap a lot too, but but you know, I mean, that's just the fun of it. But still, I do I do have to make fun of him for wearing his hat backwards. It is what it is, you know. But anyways, guys, you guys have all gone to bat for Jim Crennan, and for me. I mean, you guys, I was given a lot of support while Judy's in the hospital, and I just, you know, Steve Carpenter, and you know, I don't know if he's not in tonight. He probably had to work late again, but I appreciated him. I appreciated all of you guys that were chatting with me and calling me and talking with me, and you know, here's the thing: Jim Crennan was getting ready to go in to do that surgery. I mean, it was that, and he was dealing with all this crap, and yet he took the time to actually speak to Judy while she was in the hospital, while she was you know going through all this, and for those of you that were wondering, you know, yes, I inadvertently gave Judy my medicine, and that's what created the problem. It was purely accidental, but because of the fact I screwed up so bad when her birthday came around, I had to make amends, and it wasn't just, you know, I just couldn't go out. I did buy her a purse because that's what she wanted, but I did buy her a new diamond ring, you know. So, you know, it's just, it's well, Grant, who is in there, he can tell you every time I screw up, you know, every time I screw up, I have to pay, you know, buying Judy a new diamond ring. You know, it's just the way I work, but. And let me say, why is he not blue? You know, that's a good question, because he is one that, and I thought, there we go, now he is. Thank you for that, Rick. I appreciate that. And because, you know, of all people, that's one of that should be. And because he's been a big supporter of me, too. And but guys, you guys have gone to bat for Jim, and I couldn't be prouder of this community and those that follow me and those that follow Kelly Shores and Mel and you know, God. But Jim Crennan is just such a, like I said, you guys, this is the first show. Yes, she does. She's got, because I've screwed up a lot over the years. So yeah, she's got, she needs a big safe for all the diamonds I've had to buy. That's the other thing, okay? I told Mel about this last night. You guys saw in that video, you guys heard everybody giving me, you know, ragging on me in that video. What? You being blown away.
Brian's
Thank you.
Busting your chops.
What is it? You slept in my driveway? Well, hey, you know, that's not my fault. Blame it on this guy over here. You know, it's his fault.
He just wants to turn blue.
Oh, God.
He's been asking you for about 5 shows now.
Oh, really? I mean, come on. Really, Brian?
Yeah.
You know, okay. Jesus. There you go. Are you happy? There is an example of a grumpy's lump. Somebody who whinges about everything. You know? Paybacks, I know.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I actually shot some video of the blood moon last night. For an hour and a half. Yeah, and you know, I can change the subject and play the video.
Right.
I started to ask you, how did I do the tracking? See the scope?
Yeah, explain that, Mel,
asking
because
how I did that.
Yeah, explain, huh?
Top secret.
Top secret, okay.
I can't.
I will say this much. I did find it interesting last night because I've got video of it too. I did pretty much the whole thing until I just got to, you know, I was out there wearing my camo coat that I've been wearing for my winter time, so I've got it, and I've got my hood up, and I'm standing out there with my hat on, got my glasses. Underneath my nice warm camo coat, and I had my fingerless gloves on, I was in my robe and my flip-flops, so I kind of looked like I was out there wearing kilts, And,
Now that's just a mental image that nobody needed, Lloyd.
Yeah, I know. I looked like I was in a ghillie suit with kilts,
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's God, I hate. I'm sorry. I'm messing with my ear thing. It's just bothering me. But anyways,
Yeah, and Matt, just leave it alone.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Thank
Okay.
you. Oh, Lloyd was
anxious
talking
sleeping.
about sleeping in your driveway, and Matt reminded everybody that he slept in the driveway with me. Now, wait a minute. We didn't. No, he didn't. No.
I had to ask when I walked in there because I hadn't seen the full tour of Mel's trailer. And so I walk in there and all I saw was the one bedroom with a king-size bed, and I'm thinking, okay, I know they've become friends on this, but I don't think they're quite that good
Now,
yet.
right now, if I could mute Lloyd, I would.
But it's my show this time. But anyways.
Yeah,
He
Brian,
has-
we need to talk after the show. Give me a call after the show.
But anyways, I walk in there and I'm kind of looking around and I'm seeing Mel's bedroom, and you send that mental image out in your Christmas card next year. Yeah, think of me and Kelts. Okay, but anyway, so I walk in.
You've done it. You've done it, Lloyd.
What?
You've done it.
I've done it.
Yep.
No, Mel, you spooned. No,
Yeah.
he has bunk beds. Okay, Brian was in the bunk beds because I didn't realize it, because it's a large trailer, and I did not realize it. And finally, I said, Mel, I know is Brian sleeping? Are you making the couch down? Because it's got a table that can make into bed, and I just assumed that's where Brian was really getting stuck to the table, so to speak. And it's got bunks, and I finally saw Brian sitting back in late, thinking, where the heck is he at? And that's when I realized it was bunk beds, which made me feel a lot better about things. No offense, everybody's boats floats a different direction, sometimes, but I was really happy. Sorry, Mel. I'm going to pay for this on your show, ain't I? I think I lost my co-host. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, yes, I know
And I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yeah. Oh, well, I lost my co-host. I'm saying, yes, Brian, I know it sleeps 8. It's just, at first I'm going, because I'm used to our fifth wheel, which is very small. He'll be right back. Okay, he's probably going to, well, at least you guys ain't got to see him getting up and walking in there in his red flannel checkered pajamas, his, yeah. Anyway, I lost my co-host. I'm going to get some nasty messages. But, so, I will probably be in a lot of trouble. But anyways, if you guys watched today's video, those of you who chose to, and I appreciate that. Anyways, if you guys watched it, you saw I was doing some filming sitting at the kitchen table of Judy's party. And you heard Judy kind of giving me a hard time about, nah, you can't touch it. Well, I got her a new camera. And what I got her was what iSpike lovingly refers to as the lady shaver. Yes, I broke down, and I had a lot of credits, okay? And I was able to get it at a price that I could afford. And, of course, Mel wasn't ready to sell his yet, so hey, you're back, Mel. I'm glad to see that. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to run you off.
I just needed more coffee.
Yeah, I know. And you saved us from having to see you in your checkered flannel pajamas. That's always appreciated, so. Those are famous.
What makes you think I'm wearing any?
because I saw you get up earlier. Unless you, God, don't stand up. Please don't. Yeah, that's just not an image I want. Oh, for God's sakes, no. You know, there is only one thing I can say that is going on,
I think
and
you'll
this
get more coffee.
at this show, it's just pretty much gone.
And as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching.
It's, you know. Anyways, let's see. I got to get you.
Yep.
Yeah. It's it has definitely gone downhill. But
You got that working pretty good.
Well, I actually just got an audio input to it, and I just click on it, and I will have it set up eventually to where I can do a couple of others, but right now that's the only one I've got. I've got some others, but, you know, they weren't appropriate. Yeah, I can still... Your audio's still working. Is mine? Okay, yeah. All right, good. I didn't delete our audio, so that's always nice. But it went downhill fast. It started out, guys. I kind of let everybody believe that.
Hey, there's Bobo. Dono. Original Dobo. Hey, Ken. Welcome.
Ken. Yeah, Ken. You know, and I told you. I don't know if you got to see Grumpy's Lumps, but there's going to, you know, yeah, you do got. It's like this every week, Ken. You need to You need to join us more often because, yeah, it pretty well
It's
goes
a lot
down.
of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is like a weekly occurrence.
So do we, Jim.
But some weeks are better than others, you know. But yeah, it's gone downhill pretty fast. But I did get Judy the Osmo
It didn't even
Pocket.
start at the top, so it was a shorter trip this time.
Yeah, it didn't take long. I mean, we were already circling the bowl when it started, you know. Do you guys remember the commercial? Was it Tidy Bowl? The little guy in the little boat that's kind of where we were at. We were sitting around in that little boat just circling the edge, you know. We were the Tidy Bowl man, you know. And those of you that aren't old enough to know the Tidy Bowl commercials, please go look it up. There's a thing called YouTube in which you can find all sorts of neat stuff out there. Of course, you can find stupid people like me that gripe and grump and carry on. Yeah, just, but yeah, hey, Ken, I appreciate you coming on, and, you know, I'm sure you'll be in contact, or Mel and you will probably get in touch with each other, and or you already know some developments, and, it was going to be a different show, but it's not, So I decided just to flush it all and just, you know, let it go to crap on its own.
Yep.
And I've been doing a pretty good job of it, I think. You know, I mean, just
Well, like I said, it had less to go because we didn't start at the top.
Yeah, it did, man. You got to admit though, my green screen is looking really good right now. I've got my lights set pretty good and everything, and so.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part,
doing pretty good.
Yeah. Now, when I do when I do the full screen, you know, like when I merge over to that full screen,
Now
I've got
it mixed up.
Yeah, because that's my light there, and it's in the camera range, and it shouldn't be, but when it's just you know, like when it's you like that, see that looks fine. And then when it's the two of us, let's see if I've got this set up right. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. And then there's me, and then there's you.
Ain't you fancy.
And then there's that. Is that not slick or what?
That's just slick.
Yeah, that's slicker. As I used to say in my younger days, that's just slicker than snot on a brass doorknob. You know.
Yeah. And
Have we completely lost the audience? I mean, have we lost the plot so bad that everybody finally left? What do we got? About 2 viewing right now. Live chat. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. I can see. Lighting in the bathroom is really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Wedge went back in time. Okay. Smoky Mountain Imaging. Wow. Really hope there are videos of the future coming.
You're way behind, Lloyd. Don't
Am I
even
really?
bother.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Lloyd's. Brian's talking about the new Mavic Pro 3, and I just said it's going to have dual Lepton 120 cameras.
The what now?
And
Tell me that again.
I told you, you were behind. Forget it.
Okay. I'm confused. But
Ken.
I'm old.
Let's do a collaboration on that, okay?
Yeah, I just saw
I'm gonna
it.
be VP at JDI.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, would I have to move to Virginia? I don't want to move to Virginia.
Hey, I am the vice president of a technology company, and I can't remember the name of it now, but I've been the vice president for years, but I don't do anything, but, I've got a title, Is that what he's offering you, a title, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah, no pay, just a title. Yeah.
All right, Wedge. Thanks for coming and thanks for having a laugh with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Wedge. I appreciate it, and I appreciate.
But on a serious note,
Okay.
sometime this week, I should have in my hands a smart controller to play with. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
You're hoping? You gonna show us how it works? Hey,
Jim.
Huh?
Jim, go easy there, buddy.
Who are we talking to?
Jim Crennan.
Oh, what happened? Something?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's joking.
Oh, okay.
He's joking with me.
All right. Okay. Hey.
And Chris Hope, I'll get to the mailbox tomorrow. I'll get to the post office tomorrow, I promise.
Do you guys like my attire here? I mean, I decided to go, because Mel's, backwards.
Yeah, you're pretty spiffy.
Yeah, I thought I'd go with the. Don't ask me. It was just something. It was a clean shirt, okay?
Hey,
are you gonna have one, or are you?
We've had the official definition of radiometric.
What is it?
Radiometry.
Radiometry is a
Mr.
set
Jim
of
Wallace
techniques
is
of measuring
enlightened. That's all you got to
electromagnetic.
do is read his comment.
Okay, radiometry is a set of techniques for measuring
Novo, we're
electromagnetic
gonna-
radiation, including visible light. Does that have anything to do with the flux capacitor in quantum physics? Because
Only if the flux capacitor gets struck by lightning,
okay,
and only lightning.
yeah.
Because
Now,
lightning's the only thing that produces 1.2 gigawatts.
okay. Now here's the other thing. Does the new does this new what's it called, the Mavic 2 Pro Duo or
The
whatever?
new Mavic 3?
Yeah, whatever it's called, whatever
Yeah.
the crap they call that thing. And I got to ask Ken a couple of questions here while I got him on here, but I'll get to that in a minute. But does it go 88.5 miles an hour or 88 miles an hour? Because it's got to exceed 88 miles an hour before it gets there for the flux capacitor.
In order to activate the flux capacitor. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. Is that what's got to be
See,
hit by lightning?
88 miles an hour activates the flux capacitor.
Right.
At that moment, you have to be struck by the 1.2 gigawatts.
Gigawatts, okay.
From the lightning.
Yeah.
No, J.
Yeah, it's gig. Yeah, it's gigawatts.
1.2
He's right.
gigawatts.
Yeah.
And then then the flux capacitor takes off and you go.
And that will bring up the radiometric.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I understand. Totally was lost from it, but I am completely with it now. Now my next thing is,
Are you up to speed now?
I am,
Is
but
it clear?
Yeah, but see, Ken
Crystal?
Dono keeps showing these drones, these Mavic, whatever they are, Mavic 3s or whatever they are, with all these little fancy things. He's still yet to answer me why DJ and I decided that the best they could do was put on a boombox, a disco ball, and a friggin' flashlight. Is that the best they could do? I've been waiting for Ken Dono to answer that because I asked him that in the first video when he showed that thing, and nobody's answered. They got a little disco ball on top, and they got a boom box, and it's like, really? Anyways, that's. Hey, Ken, I appreciate you coming in. I hope you don't leave. Replace the canister valve. Oh yeah, it's pretty much there. There we, it's doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. This is, if it's any more fun, it would be illegal. I'm afraid, but.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Brian asked you a question.
What did he? Can you still hold it?
Can you still hold it and walk around your house with it?
I refuse to answer that on grounds of self-incrimination because that was...
Okay, there's another image I don't want. Lloyd holding it, walking around the house with it.
We're just... And we move on. Okay, let's just not go.
No.
Oh my God, this is. Oh, what has happened to this show?
Okay.
I told you, man. Shaving off the beard has brought back my mojo. I'm with it now. I'm just,
There you go.
That beard was holding me back.
There
I
you
was
go.
trying to look too much like the guy on the beCo-Host box. I was trying to be all humble and nice. Yeah, the beard just didn't do it for me. I'm just not a beard kind of guy, And Flair makes a handheld unit called an M800. Okay, isn't that little? Is the M800 the little thing that Ken Heron attaches to his cell phone? Is that what that is, or is it something a little more expensive? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mental images flying all
Okay.
around. What do you? We're not going there, guys. We're just. I'm just. Yeah. All right. Let's.
I
would
don't
say
need a
let's-
107 to run it. It's $1,200 and it has 336 resolution. Wow. Okay. If he's being serious.
Oh.
The thing is with Brian is, even though I know him and spent several days on a road trip with him and stuff, sometimes I don't know how to tell if he's pulling on that chain or not.
I know. It's just. He's that's. Get out the Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, I don't have one, but Anyways, I was going to say we keep digressing, but this show started out as a digression, and it's just digressed. I don't even know what I was going to talk about tonight. I've lost complete. I showed your video, right?
You shared my video.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I have. What? Oh, one of the things I was going to talk about was talking about the tracking, and of course I'm not going. You're locking up on me, Mel.
You don't have your clip ready to share, do you?
No, I do not have a clip ready to share.
Okay.
But I did want to talk about that because I shot this video last night, and I discovered, because I was using my SL2, and I was using our 75 to 3 or no, our 75 to 300 zoom without the image stabilization because I can't afford the $3,000 one that has image stabilization. So I went with the less expensive one. So, anyways, I kept having to move it because I would watch that thing. You know, it was tracking up into the corner. It was really neat to watch, but you know.
Well, I can tell you what you did wrong right off the bat.
What's that?
All you had to do was set you got a Mavic Air, right?
Yeah.
And it has active track.
Oh, you know, I could have done that.
All you had to do is set your Mavic Air on top of your tripod, put your camera on the air, and program it for active track. You don't even have to spin the rotors.
You know, I never thought about doing that.
You lock it on the moon, and
right?
The drone will rotate on top of your tripod to follow the moon.
Oh. I may have to try something.
And then you put a scope filter on the front of the camera.
Right.
And that filter helps keep it centered.
Okay. Yeah. I know about your scope filter. I'm not going any for I'm not. Okay. Let's see. Tape that
Take that thing to your Inspire and call it the Starship Enterprise. There you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Did we lose Ken Dono? Did he finally bail on us?
I think he bailed.
I think he bailed. It's like this thing's going downhill fast. So, anyways, hey guys, we've managed to waste close to an hour, and we're going to. I don't know. We'll stay on a few more minutes because I'm having fun. I just run out of things to say.
Have we already wasted an hour of their time?
Oh yeah. We've wasted an hour. It's 8:00. You know, I started this thing right at 7. You know, so.
Well, yeah.
You know, so it's 8:00. We've managed to. The thing is I've run out of stuff to say, and I don't know how to deal with that because I never run out of stuff to say. I mean, I feel at a loss, like I'm not.
I can't let Lloyd see that.
What?
What? And I can't kill it. I don't know what you did to my wrench, but you better fix it, old man.
What did I do to you? You better have a wrench.
I have one, but it doesn't work correctly.
Oh.
You didn't scare him off, Brian. Hey, Brian, give me a call after the show. I need to talk to you.
No, if anybody did, I probably did because, you know, I don't.
We didn't scare him off.
Yeah.
We didn't run him off.
Jim Wallace, you're going to have to find the bathroom on your own.
Wrote.
Do what? Oh, it's probably the image of me standing out there in the bathroom. That probably scared him off. Well, it looked like I was wearing a gray kilt, you know. And but believe it or not, I was actually.
Thank God it was dark.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you know, I think about it because those guys that those guys in Scotland that fought those wars, you know, and they did it in kilts in the wintertime and stuff. Man, they're tough folks, you know, and they don't even eat Vegemite, you know. So it's like, so it's like, you know. So I was standing out there, but believe it or not, it was like 28 degrees. The wind was blowing pretty stiff last night, and I was out there, where, like I said, wearing a robe. Basically, it looked like I was wearing my camouflage coat that I wear and kilts. And believe it or not, my legs weren't cold. Now, I don't know if that had more to do with the fact that, you know, my head was warm, and that's where you lose 90% of your heat is through your head, or the fact that I have multiple sclerosis and I ain't had feeling in my legs for about 25 years. So I might have something to do with it too, you know. Mark Rogers got to run. He's Bush, so.
Night, Tater.
Good night, Tater. Let's see. Trying to make something to eat.
Talk about your 400-pound dog. You mean the 300-pound horse?
Who are we talking
Yeah,
about?
that dog is huge.
Oh, mine?
That Great Pyrenees dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Big.
He's did he walk? I don't know if he walked on camera or not, but he because
No,
I'm sort of
I
between
don't
the
think
back
so.
the back door's right over here, and I've actually got it cleared out. So
Lloyd, we don't need to know where the back door is. You're just walking into it all over the place tonight.
yep, it's happening, and I just it's one of those things I just can't seem to help it. So all right,
That's all right.
it's been fun.
Thanks for coming in, Art.
Yeah, Art, thank you
And
very
yeah,
much.
if you need any help with that B mix, Lloyd and I'll be happy to help you.
Oh yeah. Anytime, just let us know. And I need to get with him and talk to him about that. Anyways, I've been kind of preoccupied lately with Judy, but I will say this much: Judy is doing so much better now since she was in the hospital. Since even before she was in the hospital, she's doing better. So, hey guys. This has been a fun night. I've enjoyed myself. Grumpy's Lumps will be different.
Hey, Phantom.
Will be next week. And oh, hey, how you doing, Phantom? Glad you could join us. You're just getting here right at the end. You're going to have to watch this in playback because it just was. It
Started out bad and got worse.
Yeah, it started out bad and just went downhill. I mean, it just really really went downhill. So,
well, everybody, thanks for coming in and joining us. Thanks for participating. Thanks for subscribing to Lloyd's channel. And thanks so much for all the help that everybody gave to Jim Crennan.
absolutely.
That was awesome.
That was just, I couldn't.
And by the way, real quick, before we go, I know Jim's still in the room. Jim, give us a quick update. What's your status right now? Can you tell us anything? Just blow it out there in chat, if you would, please.
Let us, if you can, just type out there and let us know how you were doing, and what they've told you, and do you know anything yet? It'll take probably a minute for him to. What happened? What did I? Oh, you did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, I thought, what did I touch now? He's home recovering, so well, that's good. Have they set up anything on your treatment plan yet? Have you got that far, or do you know yet? And Jim Hightower, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Always having you.
When I upload another video, we'll see you on the.
Surgery went well. You go back in a week to see the specialist. All right. Well, that's until you see that specialist and they give you that final, what their plan is, you kind of hanging. So.
Yep.
But. Okay, Brian, good night. Guys, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you coming in. Don't forget, subscribe to this guy over here. He's a nice guy in spite of the way he treats me as the host, and even when I'm on his show as co-host. He's still a nice guy. So I want you to subscribe here to 400 AGL. If you haven't, you need to. Support him. And hey, Sky Pilot. Hey, mate. How you doing? You just glad you jumped in here. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ronnie B. So, anyways, with that said and done, I want to wish each and every one of you good night. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger. We got 400 AGL sitting over here in front of his fireplace, and we want to thank you for joining my show. Remember, his show Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time. Okay, I'm going to start the countdown clock, and we're going to go with that, and we will have us a good night, each and every one of you. My hat's off to you. Grumpy Vlogger salute. I'll catch you guys next time. All right? You have a good one.
See you later, everybody.
All right.
vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
All right, good night, everyone. You have a good one. Mel's already off doing his thing, and I am out of here. So thanks again, and just remember, we are only a flush away. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.